Yeah, Lucas, you mentioned it. Big game for both teams. IU sitting at 16-13, Purdue sitting at 16-11. 4 games left. Both teams really looking to try and get to that number 20. That number 20 and number 19, that can be the difference between in the field and on the bubble. So we'll see what we get here tonight. Yeah, and you were talking about Kendall Bierman a minute ago. Now, she's also someone who's got a lot of experience. Started playing on her varsity team as a 7th grader. Played all the way through her senior year. So someone with a lot of experience, but obviously getting into the college game takes adjustment, but playing well.
It's also worth mentioning, Kafone is someone who came in last year, was ready to go, build on after being the Big Ten Offensive Player of the Year in 2014. Was injured all of last year and had to take a medical redshirt, so she is back with a vengeance thus far this season. Yeah, close matchup throughout the whole. Iowa had the opportunities, they didn't cash in. We'll see if Indiana can take something into the locker room, take some of those defensive stands, and shift them into something on the offensive end.
Here's the pitch. Went to that same breaking ball pitch on the outside. That's the strikeout. Inning over. Redbirds score 1, and it is 2-0. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Big Train Baseball. Colin Palouse digging in at the mound. Throws first pitch. That ball's hit high to the right side. First baseman leaps over in foul territory. Diving play. Couldn't quite get a hold of it, and that ball just drops foul. Palouse with the 2-1. That ball breaks. Hit to the shortstop. Keever's digging. And he is thrown out. Close play. Good play by the shortstop on a broken bat. And that brings up 2 outs.
Hey there, Big Train fans. This is Ben Portnoy with the Sideline Report. In addition to defending the Big Train on the mound tonight, pitcher Blake Sanderson also hopes to defend the public after his baseball career has concluded. Sanderson, a criminal justice major at Florida Atlantic, has said he has aspirations of being an FBI agent later in life. That's all we've got for the Sideline Report now. PJ, Max, back to you guys.
Well, for the Golden Gophers, Bantam's going to get her points likely, and outside of her, we need to see where they can get some other scoring. They've got a couple other options. Shane Milani averaging 10.1 points a game, and also they've got Carly Wagner, who's averaging 19.3. So there's other places they can get some scoring, and we'll see if those girls can step up and knock down some shots for the Gophers. Yeah, Griffin, she finished 3 of 9 shooting, which is not ideal. She did score 9 points, but she really hasn't been able to get it going as well as we're used to seeing from her. Just finding the right looks. She's a capable scorer, as we've seen before this whole season with her 60-point outbursts and the 30-point games the last few outings. So we know that she's perfectly capable of putting up points in bunches, so look out for that in the second half and see if she gets her stroke going. Yeah, and that's just a testament to the Indiana coaching staff. Terry Morin in her second year, able to turn this Indiana program around and making them look like a real threat in the Big Ten this year with Tyra Buss and company, able to put up points. And if they play defensively like this, and right on cue, Jen Anderson able to draw the charge. If this team can play like they're capable of, look out in the Big Ten tournament because they can make some noise.
But she's successful from the free throw line, 4 of 4 herself.
And if you're looking for a third option, you've also got Shane Mullaney, who's had 17 points tonight. The Gophers have really been able to find scoring from everywhere, even when Bantam and Wagner haven't had their best games. And although they've been able to put up some points in the second half, hadn't had their best games all night. So they've been able to find scoring from other places and kept themselves in this game. And that's why it's a 6-point game as we get down under 2 minutes.